Hey, this is Rich with DSID. In this video, we're going to go over the Campaign Manager tool, which you can access via the DSID portal. So first up, go to the portal to log in. If you're not sure how to get there, you go to our website, DSID.com, and click on Login at the top right. Then enter in your username and password. If you're not sure what this is or you've perhaps forgotten, you can contact our support team and they'll be happy to help. Once you're logged in order to access the Campaign Manager, you go to the Navigation tab on the left-hand side, and Campaign Manager is second from the bottom. You'll notice that the interface is very similar to the Content Manager. We have the Sort By tab, which you can use to sort through the entries that are here. We have a search bar, which allows you to search specifically by campaign name or broaden your search to a relevant month. Say for instance March, and this will load all the campaigns that are relevant to the month of March. If you wanted to broaden that search, you can type in spring, and then this will show you all the campaigns that are relevant to that season. You can view the campaigns in the default tile view, or if you prefer a list view, you can click this button over here to change it to a list view. Each campaign graphic gives you an idea of what's included. We're providing a Facebook cover photo, social media posts, which can be for Facebook or Instagram. Some campaigns have a printable entry card. All campaigns have a printable handout. And then there's also the video, which is included for primarily digital signage, but can also be used on your website or social media pages. To preview the video, you can click on the thumbnail of any campaign and click play, and this will play back the video that you would receive. Information on each campaign includes the title, the category. Most are campaigns, some are contests. The difference between a campaign and a contest is campaign is kind of more focused on a cause, such as raising awareness for breast cancer research, whereas a contest is generally more something that requires people to enter in and has a prize at the end that participants can win. We do have one or two programs as well, such as the retainer replacement program or referral programs. Programs are kind of just more ongoing. They're running constantly. They don't really have a start and end date. It all depends on how you choose to use it. To customize a campaign, it does require design time. We use a credit-based system in order to cover the cost of custom design. One credit is equivalent to about $40. You're getting all this material customized specifically for your practice for only $40. So as far as industry rates go, that's very, very cost effective. In order to request a campaign, simply click the big green request button. This is going to redirect to a form that's going to capture information from you that will provide us with all the information that we need to know in terms of what practice this is coming from, who we're corresponding with, and as well as all the details of the campaign that can be customized. These details will include things such as number of winners, the prize, etc. And these details will obviously vary based on the campaign that you're selecting. Not every aspect of a campaign can be edited. This form basically indicates those areas that can be. We always include default settings so that if you're happy to just go ahead with the default, you can select that. Otherwise, if you would prefer to make changes, such as you want to do a $100 gift card, just click make the following changes and you can indicate that. Some fields will be required, meaning that you cannot proceed in the form unless you have entered information for this, whereas other fields are not required. And one of the important things for us to know is the duration that a campaign will run within your practice, from what date to what date. So the start date and the end date. Finally, you'll just need to confirm that you understand that if additional requests are made after this form has been submitted, there may be additional charges in terms of credits. It all depends on the scope of the request that you're making. But generally, once you're clicking submit, you've provided us with all the information, and that's the information we're going to go with. It usually takes around 3 or 4 days to complete the customization of a campaign. This can be shorter, it can be longer, it all depends on how busy we are with our custom content workflow. We do so encourage you that when you are making a request for a campaign, that you provide enough lead time and that you don't contact us just the day before. Again, sometimes we can't accommodate that, but it's better in order to ensure that you have your campaigns running according to the dates that you want them to start, to give us as much lead time as possible. Once a campaign customization is complete, we'll send it to you via email so that you can preview the files, make sure that everything is in order, and if it is, just let us know, and then we'll provide you with the final files and update your signage presentation. If you have any questions during the process, you can simply contact us via the contact information indicated in this form. If you are looking for a campaign or a contest idea that maybe you don't see within the campaign manager, please contact us. We provide custom content services, so we are able to develop anything that you request. Obviously, that may be priced on the scope of your design, but there's no limit to what we can produce. So if perhaps there's something that you are in need of, but you're not seeing it in the campaign manager, please email us at content@dsid.com, and we'll see what we can do to meet your request needs. Okay, that's it. If you have any issues using the campaign manager or requesting a campaign or any other questions, please let our support team know. If you found this video helpful, please like it and remember to subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with the latest video releases from DSID. Thank you for watching.